Hey everyone, let's make a beautiful unicorn cake. This is me making the cake batter and putting it in the oven. I'll come out with a video soon on how to line and grease your pans properly. And then bake your cakes. Now you can watch me icing a crumb-coated cake. What I'm using here is an amazing Swiss meringue buttercream. If you want to know how to make this, I'll be coming up soon with the recipe on this channel. I went ahead and did the top first and got it as smooth as I liked, and then I used a piping bag and I put some on the sides. And with the offset spatula, I went ahead and smoothed out the sides. And my sister is shaking the tripod. And after I went ahead and evenly distributed my frosting all over the cake with my offset spatula, I smoothed out once again as best as I can with the offset spatula. And then I took out my bench scraper. If you don't know what a bench scraper is, there's many names for this, but it's used to either smooth frosting on a cake like I'm doing, or for cutting dough. Yeah, cutting dough. I'm going back in with my offset spatula now and dragging the frosting to the middle. You can see here there is a little ledge that it made when I was doing the sides, so I'm gonna drag that from the outside to the middle. If you see any more air bubbles or anything after smoothing it, go ahead and just fill it in with a little more icing. And I just wanted to kind of clean up the top a little bit more, so I just put a little more frosting and use my large offset spatula and just run that through a couple times on the top. Really trying to get that smooth. I really didn't have to get that top too smooth, but I really wanted to. And I'm also going in with some frosting on the sides of the cake. If there is any air pockets or air bubbles, go ahead and do the same. And I'm going back in with my bench scraper to get the sides nice and smooth once more. You don't have to try and get it super smooth, but I really wanted to, so it does take a long time if you want to get it smooth. By smooth, I mean really nice and smooth. And I'm just pretty much repeating the same process again and again until I like how it's looking. Again, you don't have to do this part, but I'm going in with the bench scraper on the top. And to clean up the cake board from all that frosting, you can just take a tissue paper and wrap it around your index finger and then just wipe off all that frosting. At this point, I really liked how my cake was looking, so I left it there. unicorn has many colors because unicorns are beautifully colorful. And so I have 3 bowls. I will be adding another color later, but I won't be showing me making the yellow. But I started off with pink, blue, which is a really beautiful color. I loved the color blue. And then purple. And I'm just mixing and matching, trying to get the right colors. And I really did think all these colors were really nice and pretty. But the purple is a little muddy, but that's the best I could get because I didn't have purple color. I just used blue and pink. I'm really excited about this because this is my new piping tip set that I got. And so these are the tips that I'm going to be using for this cake. This is a closed star tip. And then an open star tip. And this is another open star tip, but it has more spikes than the other one. I'm using a pretty large cup and I'm putting my piping bags into it and then filling up my frosting. Not filling my frosting, filling my piping bags with frosting. This is just me putting all of them in and fast forward. This is just such a beautiful piping tip. I'm like, oh my god. So I'm taking my pink frosting in my closed star tip and I'm gonna make a nice beautiful rosette right at the front of the cake. And then I'm going to just pipe a couple more rosettes and just a star shape here and there around the cake. And then so I'm gonna do the same with both my purple and my blue. I was pretty scared that I didn't have enough frosting, but at the end I just made a little more and I took the yellow and then I just put that around the cake. And this is the part where I add on the yellow. There was still a couple places here and there, so I just filled that in with extra frosting. And then for my eyes, I just took a toothpick and added some black frosting on there. For my cheeks, I just added some red food coloring. For the ears, I cut out cardboard and put food coloring for the inside. The horn is not edible. Thank you so much for watching. And if you would like to see more cake decorating video or delicious and mouth-watering recipes, check out my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Share this with all your friends and family members who love cake. See you next time.